I think there's plenty enough data, okay, in the judge's final decision. We don't need to turn our courtrooms into some media live circus. Y'all do your job and go to the courthouse. You know who those judges are. You see these folks working day and night, arresting the same people. Y'all see the juvenile violence that goes on again and again. And yet over the last 5 years before I became governor, or 8 years while I was attorney general, I watched nothing but hug-a-thug policies in this state. A watering down of our criminal justice system, not quite holding those accountable. Forgetting the victims rather than focusing on the criminal, like the criminal was innocent, even after proven guilty. This is the kind of violence that we end up with when we engage in those kinds of policies. And I'm asking the legislature to go back and look at the laws. In fact, people that go into common places and decide to engage in that kind of violence, we should put them away for life. I'm done with them. It doesn't matter how old they are. Somebody has failed. It's not the government's job to raise these people. It's common sense not to go into a public space with a gun and start shooting around blindly. We got 18,000 acres at Angola. And if it's up to me, I'd send them all there for the rest of their lives. Next.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear the goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. We got a whole bunch of room at Angola. Send them all to Angola. Let them go. Lock them on up. They don't want to act right out here in society. Lock they behind up. And I know that a whole bunch of y'all be like, well, they didn't have no options. They didn't have no, how they were raised and they just trying to eat. Yeah, send them to Angola to where they ain't got to worry about eating no more. Huh? They ain't got to worry about bills. They ain't got to worry about child support. They ain't got to worry about, the important stuff out here in these doggone street. If you out here terrorizing the neighborhood, the free Willie shooting. I had to put my name on in there. But you just out here just, doing you. Doing what you want to do like that. Yeah. And it's harming other people. You go on and get rid of you. Get y'all up out of here. That's what's up, man. How y'all doing? And welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Subscribe. Share. Don't be afraid. Tell somebody about a player. I ain't gonna much hold y'all long. I'm not even much gonna do y'all like that right there. I'm not gonna do y'all like that right there today, because we got to keep this thing moving. We got to keep it moving. Tennessee is up in the building. What's happening? Welcome. Y'all said the pat on the back and y'all done made it. Y'all done made it all the way to, what today is? Wednesday? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, July the 8th. July the 8th, 2026. They said that other thing to worry about in prison. Sure enough, do. Sure enough, do. The 334 the Monkatown is up in the building. What it do? Nebraska is up in this thing. What's happening? Chi-Town is up in the building. Baltimore's in this bitch. What it do? Happy Wednesday. Yeah. It's hump day. It's hump day, trying to get over this doggone hump so we can get to the weekend. The one, the thing that we all cherish. We cherish the weekend. They have built us into working soldiers. Working soldiers who can't wait. Who can't wait till that weekend hit. We have been indoctrinated. We have been, force-fed, pushed to do it one way, And a lot of people is breaking out of the one way. Shout out to the younger folks. Shout out to the younger folks, because y'all don't even much believe in 40 hours. I promise you, y'all don't believe in 40 hours. And or if y'all do believe in 40 hours, y'all believe that the 40 hours can sustain you. And or the 40 hours should sustain you, which I ain't against that right there. I think the 40 hours should sustain you. And I had to realize, when they be basing things on, oh, you can't make it with $20 an hour, $25 an hour, $30 an hour, they be basing stuff off 40 hours. I was like, oh, I get it now. I get it. Hell no, you can't make it off 40. Listen, I guess because I think I said this like before, like I've never worked a 40-hour, well, I can't say that I've never worked a 40-hour job. I haven't worked a 40-hour job since the 90s. I don't. And then when I worked the 40 hours, I worked 2 jobs. So I worked 2 40-hour jobs, and you know what I'm saying, and doing my own thing. I've always been an entrepreneur. That's what's up. I've always been a worker/entrepreneur. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, hey, Miss Shirley, good to hear from you. Prayers. That's what I'm talking about. Prayers up, prayers up. Miss Shirley back in the building out here in the doggone street. Miss Shirley done beat cancer. Shirley done beat cancer, done run the bell. That's what I'm talking about. She done made it on through. Man. Yeah. Compton is in the house. Compton, I think I got a story from Compton. Well, out of Compton or something like that right there. The 405 Oklahoma, so OKC, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma's up in the building. Yeah. I just saw another video to where somebody said, well, you can't even make it off $30. And I'm like, what? How the hell y'all can't make it off $30 an hour? Like, I don't understand it. But then I was like, well, let me say it like this. You can make it off 30 because there's people who make less than that who is still making it through. You know what I'm saying? But all this time, I just have not been thinking like they've been basing it on 40 hours. I don't know what a 40-hour check look like. Like, I don't remember. I just don't remember. You know what I'm saying? And but if you're mathing it up, you're slacking somewhere. But people still making it though. How's we still making it and we can't make it? Huh? That's what be my argument. How we can't make it and we making it. You say I made on $7.35. Stop living outside your means. That's what I'm talking about. The 205 Alabama starving. Surviving the Game 94 movie. Yeah. You say, what story hasn't happened in Compton, the city of Compton? That's what's up. Let me see. I saw a few things. I'm finna go on and jump on into it. I'm not even much gonna hold y'all too much longer out here in these streets. Throw out a few somethings. Finna talk a little bit. Let. Like I told y'all, I think it was like a week or two ago, bitch, I don't care how old you are. This domestic love will always win. Domestic love will always be around. You don't believe domestic love will always be around? Everybody say hello. Hello to a player. Yeah. He look like it's a problem, don't he? He look like he be having a little problem out here, huh? Old school out here, 84. He 84 though. He 84. I know what y'all saying. Damn, what wrong with Butterface? No. He 84. He 84. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. We got an 84-year-old man arrested for setting the car on fire. With a woman in it. What did this bitch do to force this 84-year-old man, to set the car on fire? Here we go.
Developing now, an arson investigation is now underway in Oakland Park. Investigators say an elderly man set a car on fire with a woman inside, and they say the two had recently ended a relationship that had lasted several decades. Local 10 Samir Nevsky is following the story for us in Oakland Park. He is live with the latest on the suspect. Samir?
How they broke up?
And Nicole, investigators say the 84-year-old set the woman he once loved and at one point was living with on fire here into this parking lot at a 7-Eleven. You can, of course, still see those charred marks there. Now, we can tell you investigators say he doused her car from the dashboard to her seats with gasoline. Franklin Davis wheeled in front of a Broward County judge, his hands and ears still covered with medical gauze, days after he allegedly set his former partner ablaze.
You're being charged with premeditated murder, arson causing bodily harm, and number 3, criminal attempt to solicit, conspire, capital felony.
Meanwhile, in the 3100 block of Oakland Park at this 7-Eleven, a parking spot remains charred, where the 84-year-old is accused of dousing the interior of his ex-partner's car, then igniting it. Following an argument, the victim telling investigators she believed Davis wanted to burn her up inside the vehicle. She suffered third-degree burns to her left leg. Davis said to have burns to his hands and face, both of whom were transported to an area hospital. Davis declined to speak with investigators, a move he seemingly plans to keep.
I would like to invoke Mr. Davis's Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and we're requesting that no officer from any law enforcement officer come and speak to Mr. Davis without his attorneys present.
Davis and the victim had been in a relationship for more than 4 decades, say investigators. However, they ended their relationship a few months back.
The court finds probable cause with regard to charge number 1, no bond, charge number 2, no bond, number 3, ROR.
And it should also be noted, according to arrest documents, that there was an indication that Davis was possibly under the influence of alcohol. That's the very latest. We're live in Oakland Park. I'm Samir Nevsky, Local 10.
I can blame it on the alcohol, or I can't blame it on the alcohol. I'm gonna blame it on the woman. How the hell you gonna break up after 40 years? Hold on, bitch, where's you going? What you gonna do? Crochet? What like what is you doing? You gonna make clay vases or something like that right there? Oh, you think that you finna get in the club? You think you not finna go get in the club? You been in this relationship for 40, baby. Bitch, I'm 84, 40 years. We been down since I was 44. You probably last monkey. No, hell no. See, ladies, y'all make horrible ass choices. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now listen, he seemed to be more burnt up than she was burnt up. She was only burnt up on her legs. So I think when he got the gas, he was shaking the shit. I think that he was shaking this shit, wasting the gas on him, and he poured it on her. Do y'all understand that they said he poured the gas in the car and on her and set it on fire? Do y'all understand how something is wrong with women? Y'all would get liquid poured on you, and I can guarantee you that she was saying, oh, hell no, I know good as hell well you ain't finna like that. Bitch, you ain't finna burn me up. You was not finna burn me up. Forgetting the fact, bitch, he just poured gas on you. Like, whether he finna burn you up or not, or whether you believe he finna burn you up or not, you need to take it serious, because it's you can smell it. like it's not like he sprayed a liquid and you can't smell it, so in your mind it's just water. You can smell 83, 93, 87, 97 octane. Did you? She just sat there. No, hell no. Say it again. Say it again.
Parking lot at a 7-Eleven. You can, of course, still see those charred marks there. Now, we can tell you investigators say he doused her car from the dashboard to her seats with gas.
From the dashboard to her knees. I don't know why they blurped out him saying knees.
Doused her car from the dashboard to her seats with gasoline.
Gasoline. I like the way he ended that. Doused inside of her vehicle from the dashboard to her knees with gasoline. Listen to a little.
To her seats with gasoline.
Gasoline. I like him. Got to be more careful. But he done burnt himself up too, so it should be. But she ain't died though. She ain't dead though. He was just trying to make a statement. Bitch, And you're not gonna leave me. And he should have. Damn it, he should have burnt the face. He should have burnt his face up. You're not finna leave me and be cute with the next man after 40. Hell no. I know he should have just walked away. Walked away where? He 84. What the fuck is he finna walk away to? What are we doing? What are we doing? He should have just got him another girl. We play too much, dog. So player, keep pleading the fifth. Don't answer no questions, dog. Just be like, you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, no. Like an old player. I don't want to talk about it now. Get out my face. Get out my face. Talk about that. Maybe I didn't even think about it. You say maybe she couldn't move that fast. Facts. I didn't even think about it though. I didn't even think. Do y'all know if y'all have been on Earth for more than 40 years, you should know better than to be breaking up? If you no. Not just on Earth for 40 years. I don't want to do it like that right now. If you've been in a relationship for 40 years, in a relationship for 40 years, you should know better than to break up. And then you should know better who to break up with. Shout out to G Reed for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that right there. Decisions. Facts. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Oh yeah. I just hold my heart, go out for a player, man. Damn, dog. Speaking of fire, we have a loving couple who we have a loving couple who need your help. I think they got to go fund me or something like that right there. That's coming up. But we done arrested 3 girls. Three little big headed little girls or something like that. I don't know, but then we got 3 girls who decide to set off a firework inside of a home. Goes back to decision making. It really, really do. Go and put it up on the screen. 3 girls that got arrested for a fire that destroys a baby nursery. Here we go.
The family is picking up the pieces today after police say that 3 juvenile girls threw a lit firecracker through a bedroom window, sparking a fire inside of a Citrus Heights home. The fire started in what was supposed to be a nursery for a baby that's due in just 3 weeks, according to Citrus Heights police. The 3 girls were arrested on suspicion of arson. Surveillance video provided by the family shows the girls arriving just after 7 p.m. You can see right there, tossing the firecracker through a window. Then just minutes later.
Fire alarms are so important.
Yeah, you can hear right there the fire alarm blaring.
Change our batteries.
The expectant mother, Leslie Morgan, says that she was out with her kids getting food, and after getting a notification from her surveillance app, she called her husband to alert him to the fire. And with the help from one of their neighbors, he actually got out the hose to spray it down before the crews arrived. Luckily, no one was hurt, but in an exclusive interview with ABC 10, they tell us that their hearts are hurting after losing the nursery that they worked so hard on.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay as calm as possible, just so, you know, at first I was...
You better whoop one hole when you see him in the community.
Wanting to have him as soon as possible. I'm ready to have him and for him to come out, but now it's like I want him to stay in as long as I can, just so we can get everything set back up and everything together, because we lost everything for him. Every possible baby thing you can think of.
Do y'all know that they will tell y'all that y'all can't use these burnt diapers because they smoke inhalation? Smoking stuff done got on the diapers. I'm here to tell you though, what if we just wipe the outside on? Huh? What if we just wipe the outside on? And what about the packs that's not even open? Do y'all know that they'll tell y'all that these are unusable? They're all unopened, but they'll tell you that they're unusable because, you know, they was in a fire. I'm here to tell you, I think that we can wipe them off on the outside.
Bottles, diapers, wipes, towels, all his clothes, playpen, stroller, car seat, Literally just had my baby shower 2 weeks ago, and we received everything on our registry that we wanted. So not only did I have everything that we needed for him, I had everything I wanted for him.
Absolutely devastating. And the family says that the room was heavily damaged. As you can see there, baby items, as she mentioned, were completely destroyed, and soot was spread throughout the entire home. While they are saddened by the loss of everything for their baby, they are grateful that it wasn't much worse. Leslie tells us that she believes the girls were targeting her daughter in some kind of prank or bullying attempt.
Targeting her daughter in some type of prank or bullying. So she has a daughter the age of these hoodlums. So she got a daughter the age of these little loose bottoms out here in these doggone street. Because the one with the black pants, oh, she
inside of the Citrus Heights home. The fire started in what
oh, she getting it in.
Was supposed to be a
she is the little ringleader too.
Nursery for a baby that's due in just 3 weeks.
Yeah.
According to Citrus Heights,
she's doing it in the stairs and stuff of her apartment complex.
It's police. The 3 girls were arrested on suspicion of.
Well, they keep saying 3 girls, but we only see 2.
Arson. Surveillance video provided by the family shows the girls arriving just after 7 p.m. You can see right there, tossing the firecracker.
And then I got a question. They just threw it in the window. Why is y'all window open? And why y'all window open without a screen in it? And why is the window open without a screen in it, the baby's nursery? Y'all not afraid like frogs and stuff? Frogs and lizards gonna get all in y'all house? Yeah, dog, listen, they just got a little open window. I don't know what that's about.
Due in just 3 weeks, according to Citrus Heights police, the 3 girls were arrested on suspicion of arson. Surveillance video provided by the family shows the girls arriving just after 7 p.m. You can see right there, tossing the firecracker through a window. Then just minutes later.
Got to be more careful. Man, listen, little mama, when you see them in the community, you need to hit them with your car, something like that right there. Mm-hmm. You need to find a little cousin or something, because everybody need like $25, $30, $35, $40, something like that right there. Pay a little somebody to go around there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't want to, say it, but you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like your window should not be unlocked on the ground floor, period. I don't know how y'all be living like that right here. Damn it, if y'all got a home and the first floor, the windows need to always have a stick in it. No, hell no. It's not like in the 90s to where you can almost leave your door open every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I've been holding on to this quick story. Quick story. Do y'all know what pickleball is? Huh? I just found out what pickleball was probably like a month ago. I was like, what the hell is pickleball? Or was that like a month ago? Or have we talked about pickleball before? We probably talked about pickleball before, but I am just recently in my later ages or later years just find out what pickleball is, or at least what they call the sport. I just didn't know they was called pickleball. We got a situation. You know, times is rough or times is changing when shit done got physical at a pickleball event. I didn't know that. How do you get angry at a pickleball? Well, a pickleball player is facing a felony or facing felony charges after a bloody match. It's kind of like getting into like a brawl at a chess event or something like that. It just don't sound right. But, wrong one. Right one. Here we go, y'all. It's wild.
County where a pickup game of pickleball recently turned violent.
Yeah, witnesses tell the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office that a woman assaulted a stranger with her paddle. Action News Jack's Bliss segment tells us that this happened at a popular park.
Pickleball players are serious about their sport.
If you have a super competitive personality, definitely would get a little bit crazy.
But an arrest warrant shows one St. Augustine woman took the game too far. The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office says Michelle Bannister was playing pickleball with her son at one of Treaty Park's 20 public courts on May 31st. Tensions were already high. The report says Bannister had been arguing with another player when things escalated. Witnesses tell law enforcement Bannister hit the victim in the head multiple times with her paddle.
What's up? This is pickleball.
Keeps things running at Old Coast Pickleball. She wasn't at the park when this happened.
In case you really not understanding what pickleball is, pickleball is like tennis, but it's really table tennis. It's really table tennis, but you can play it with like a tennis net and all that stuff, like a bigger area. You can do like both. You know what I'm saying? But typically pickleball is table tennis.
But knows many who were there, including the victim.
That wouldn't be the one who I would pick. That would be feisty at all. That would,
look at them old baby.
You know,
look at them cougars.
Have trouble coming his way at all.
Hold on. We not finna let our Light of You sisters go. Hell no. It looked like they can still swing a little bit.
She wasn't at the park when this happened, but
let me see. All right. She got on her tights, solicited.
Knows many who were there, including the victim.
She got on her shirt with her ball cap, easy access.
That wouldn't be the one who I would pick. That would be feisty at all.
Okay.
That would, you know, have trouble coming his way.
She looked real active too. Huh? The one talking, she looked active.
At all. He's a super nice guy.
One witness sent us this photo. You can see blood on the court. On top of felony assault, Bannister is also facing fraud charges. St. Johns County deputies say she gave them a fake name and address, calling herself Ayanna Lee twice before officers tracked her down at home.
I do think that most of us in the community wanted to kind of understand what happened before making any judgment.
Ain't nothing like a natural white woman. Listen, I promise you ain't nothing like a natural white woman. And the reason that I could call her natural, because she got them lines on her forehead, meaning that baby ain't got no Botox. That baby ain't got no work.
Any judgment. And I was not there, so
that's all natural right there.
I don't know exactly what happened.
The average pickleball paddle weighs about 8 ounces. That might not sound like a lot, but as we learned, that can still do some damage.
It
would hurt a lot. I can't imagine doing it to anybody.
Bannister is pleading not guilty. Bannister told deputies she was stepping in to protect her son, but deputies noted in their report that there was no imminent threat to her child at the time. For local coverage, you can count on.
You know them old be lying just a little bit. I hit a bitch upside the head because of my boy. Yeah, they be lying so much that we don't know what to believe. But look here. I bet they just now, you know what's crazy? If a true player get at and one of them, because of their age, they would say that they are vulnerable. They're vulnerable. How the hell did he get all of them for $100,000 a piece? Because they was vulnerable ladies in the community. At what point, ladies? This is a good question. Listen to me. At what point do y'all stop being vulnerable? Because if a player do something to y'all when y'all is minors, y'all vulnerable. When y'all is young adults, y'all vulnerable. When y'all cougars, y'all vulnerable. You know, because you're elderly. When do y'all not be vulnerable? I just don't get it. Yeah. Them babies ain't got no BBL. Now listen, a lot of you sisters, they typically get their chest done. I don't know because like they moving too fast. I really can't see their chests. But she look like she's still trying to. She look like she used to play tennis. She out there with that skirt.
Including the victim.
That wouldn't be
She got on a skirt, a blouse, a girdle. Well. No. She back here probably got on the girdle. She probably got a flat stomach right here.
One who I would.
She looked like she used to be active and she used to damn it, I act like I was showing y'all. She looked like she real active. Or at least she used to be active. You know what I'm saying? Her. Hell yeah, they got that victim mindset. It's always it's always vulnerable. But y'all make y'all own decisions, and y'all still vulnerable. Yeah, it's poor sportsmanship. You gonna bust a bitch upside the head for your boy. For your boy. It ain't nothing but women up there. Boy, y'all wild. What did the ladies probably tried to get at him. Ladies probably tried to get at her son. It ain't no telling. That's the old. Listen, y'all gotta watch out for the old Do not get it twisted, because they already feel like they at the end of their lives and they would take any meat rather than no meat. They'll take any meat. Trying to tell y'all something. Watch your kids. Watch your kids. Be careful. Y'all too vulnerable. Say not vulnerable when they file for divorce. Facts. Fact. When the bitch trying to get half and child support, you ain't vulnerable at all. Got to be more careful. Move right along. Moving right along. Now, what happened with this right here? Since somebody got sent to 20. Okay, we're gonna do one more and then I'll jump into that right there. That ain't what I want to do. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, man. Come on in and hit the thumbs up button. Oh, all right. Then we got 3 charges after free Carmelo assault in Longview. A free Carmelo? What? How old is it? This is just 4 days old. Well, damn it, we got three babies up here. Now, why is that showing like that right there? Oh, we got 3 of these. Shout out to baby out here for having a real. We have 3 charges after a free Carmelo assault in Longview. I have no idea what this is about.
New developments in the alleged assault of a young woman outside a Longview nightclub where 3 women are now facing charges of assault causing bodily injury. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Millay. We obtained the arrest warrant affidavits, which outline the allegations in the case. CBS 19's Renee Estrada explains what we've learned in the case. Some of the details of the documents may be hard to hear.
This is the arrest document for 21-year-old Alana Monfrey from Longview. She's one of 3 women accused by police of assaulting Sammy Howery after leaving Whiskey J's back in June 21st. You may recall this viral social media post at the center of the Longview police criminal investigation, where the victim posted photos and a video of what she looked like after the alleged attack. Sierra Ann Fuller from Longview and Dejaya Brown from Pittsburgh are also charged with assault in the case. The affidavit alleges several witnesses heard racially motivated comments about the assault tied back to the murder conviction of Carmelo Anthony in North Texas. The affidavit doesn't identify who made the statements. In the arrest affidavit, a security guard reportedly told officers he heard someone in the crowd saying in part, quote, "I'm going to hit her," and then later seeing a group of women assaulting the victim who he helped.
I'm so glad that the hoes done got charged, because they is upset. They is fighting because the player done got locked up.
To get away from the crowd. The affidavit also included 2 other witness accounts. One told police there were no prior issues in the bar between the victim and the suspects, while the other witness to the assault stated he heard a woman say, quote, "Any white girl can get it," and free Carmelo. He also
Any white girl can get it, man.
He tried breaking up the fight and called police after the story went viral on the assault. Longview police held a press conference pleading with the public not to jump to conclusions or spread unverified information online.
We cannot allow outside voices, online agitators, and anyone else to stir up a pot of hate, confusion, and division in our community. There are real people involved here. There are families involved. There is an investigation involved. And because of that, this moment requires responsibility from all of us.
The documents also stated that during their interviews with the victim, officers were also told about alleged social media posts from one of the suspects that stated, "Taking fades for Carmelo all day." Investigators
say taking fades. That means fighting. Taking fades for Carmelo all day. Y'all out here want to fight a white man because of what a black boy done did to a white boy. Y'all got to be the smartest, prettiest, stupidest fools on the planet.
This is a slang term that means to engage in confrontation deliberately. Documents also reveal a search warrant of Fuller's phone also uncovered a text thread between the suspect that states, quote, "We gotta get our story straight, friend," and another that said in part, quote, "We shouldn't have did that."
Oh, so now because they is being held accountable, they shouldn't have did that. That makes sense for you to say it now. You said we got to get our story straight, friend. You know, friend like twin. We got to get our story straight. We can't, damn it. So that means that they gonna lie. That's all that means. But listen, we're not going to tell the truth. That's why we got to get our story. We got to get the lie straight. That's what that means. Our story straight means lie straight. Mm-hmm.
Tonight in studio, I'm Renee Estrada.
Got to be more careful. But I guess it makes y'all more wantable. We gonna want y'all more if y'all got like a criminal background. You know what I'm saying? You got a little felony on your background. That's cute. Do y'all understand? Wait, hold on. Let me think about it. Do y'all understand in certain careers you can't have a felony? So with certain careers, if you can't have a felony, that's probably like the best broads to get, because this bitch can really never elevate like that right now. Unless she like create her own business or something like that. So she would be like a needy chick. She might be more controllable because like she can't get her a degree. She can't get a degree. And you know she can't like talk all slick. I got my degree and that's why you ain't got your degree. She like that bitch got a felony. And you can't be a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go to nursing school. You can't go to doctor school. Hell no. And we know that y'all ain't taking up trades. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to do that right there. I don't think that you could be like a business management. But not with y'all hair like that. Y'all ain't going for them type of careers. So really, y'all got them work regular jobs and work y'all way up to the top. You know what I'm saying? It could be a city girl. They could be like a city girl or something like that right there. But they will continue to be dependent because like they got a felony. You know, so they'll need you players. So y'all should have went around there and bundled one of them out. Now listen, they can become like restaurant managers and stuff like that. They can work at like a Walmart, grocery store, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And really, really elevate themselves. You know, they can do that, but that takes time. That right there takes time. So keep doing what y'all doing, man. Just keep making these doggone decisions out here in these streets. Let's go on around here to the courthouse. I don't know if y'all still call it the courthouse. Back in my day, we call it the courthouse. Although it wasn't a house, it was a building. But I think that comes from slavery. I just thought about it. I think that comes from slavery. We have been told that it was a courthouse, knowing that it was not a house and it was a building, and we kept repeating courthouse. And you know what's crazy? On a lot of courts, buildings, it said courthouse. I remember it saying courthouse. Although it wasn't a house, it was a building. It was a building. But I know like back in the days, the courthouses used to be, well, the court buildings used to be a house back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So it comes from that, and they just kept the name. They just kept the name and kept us confused and shit. So we just went with it. Anyway, we have a family arguing at the courthouse over the shooter. Yeah. Y'all don't believe me? Pay attention. Here we go.
Only on Fox Carolina News, emotions erupting in Greenville court today as a murder suspect was denied bond. 20-year-old James Waiters III is accused of shooting and killing another man early this morning during a fight inside a vehicle. Only Fox Carolina was at that hearing. Our Ashley Listrom explains what happened as tensions turned physical.
Thursday's bond hearing was intense and chaotic, and as you're about to see, those emotions didn't stop inside the courtroom. Instead, they boiled over into this parking lot. We watched as the fight moved from the courtroom to the lobby to the parking lot. Loved ones erupted, pushing, shoving, yelling, and crying. Police and deputies later moved in to break it up. This all comes after James Waiters III is accused of shooting and killing 23-year-old Jose Lito Riviera during a fight in a car. The Greenville County Sheriff's Office says it happened around 2:30 Thursday morning along Saluda Dam Road. When deputies arrived, they found Riviera shot to death. But before the court chaos, Riviera's sister addressed the judge.
I just want to say that I feel like it was wrong for me to take my brother's life. My brother may have problems or whatever, but that's my brother's life.
She revealed Riviera was a father to 2 children, and she made an emotional plea, begging the judge to keep his accused killer behind bars.
I lost my brother. My mama lost her son. Like, she lost her uncle. Like, I don't feel like he should be gone. I feel like he should stay in here because I feel like he knew what he was doing.
Waiters III is being held without bond, and we're working to learn when he'll go before a judge again. As for those caught in the court chaos, they calmed down and later left. Reporting in Greenville, Ashley Listrom, Fox, Carolina.
Y'all understand what had to happen, right? Y'all, we got a problem. Houston. Black folk got a problem. Look.
Only on Fox, Carolina.
Y'all know that black folk arguing with family arguing. Not the family and the victim's family. This family on family violence. Damn. Something is really, really wrong with us. He said the courtroom smells like Popeyes and Chicholins. That's what's up. He said, Willie, they have a jailhouse. The facts. Facts is still called a jailhouse. Uh-huh. Yeah. Y'all, this is family arguing over the shooter.
We watched.
I don't know what, like they saying right here.
The fight moved from the courtroom to the lobby to the parking lot.
That bitch came. Slip of the tongue. Listen, that baby came to court in the Now I think that judges. Well, I've seen videos of what judges had to tell a woman, I think it was, that you can't be in my courtroom with no damn bonnet. This chick came to court with a bonnet.
To the lobby.
She in the court with a bonnet on. Y'all need y'all behind whoop. This one, listen, watch this.
Parking lot.
That baby got a chest on her and a stomach, but go ahead, though.
Loved ones.
That baby got I like her hair, though. She said, I identify as a problem. I think every last one of y'all should have had on this same shirt right here as a unit. Yeah, I identify as a problem, man. Huh?
Erupted, pushing, shoving, yelling, and crying. Police and deputies.
Y'all understand that there's no like a big mama. You know what I'm saying? There's no like a leader, like a matriarch. Where's the matriarch? Huh? Where's the leader of the family right now?
Loved ones erupted, pushing, shoving, yelling, and crying. Police and deputies later moved in to break it up.
So she want to press charges, and I'm guessing on family. I'm pressing charges right now.
This all comes after James Waiters III is accused.
I promise y'all, awful out here.
Accused of shooting and killing 23-year-old Jose Lito Riviera during a fight in a car.
You got a point. You say, Willie, the courthouse and the jailhouse is in the same building in some states. Facts. Especially like back like in them old little towns or something, to where like 125 people to the town. Well, not that little bit, like 1,100, 1,200, 13,000, something like that right there. Yeah.
The county sheriff's office says it happened around 2:30 Thursday morning along Saluda Dam Road. When deputies arrived, they found Riviera shot to death.
We really don't care about the shooting. I am so concerned about family fights.
But before the court chaos,
I thought blood was everything. You know what I'm saying?
Riviera's sister addressed the judge.
I just want to say that I feel like it was wrong for me to take my brother's.
It was wrong, baby, because it took him from your mama, them, from his children, because he was a father too. You know what I'm saying? I think that they were dead. Damn it. He knew what the hell he was doing when he shot your brother. Now his ass ain't got no bond, and now he need to send him to Angola. God damn it, send everybody to Angola. I know what Willie did in Carolina, send his ass to Angola. Maybe he won't go back to jail then after he get out of Angola. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much. So you got to be more careful. Just silly rabbits. Silly rat pickleball. He's fighting on pickleball court. Yeah. Hold on. Let's go to. We got a sad story too, y'all. We really do got a sad little story. Where's this thing at? Mode fighting. I can't. Hard-headed bitch. But in yeah. Should I hold? Is that the one that I want? Oh, let's go to Miami. Miami-Dade. Florida, might say, saying you gotta stay, bust a bitch, go home, say, please don't run up Winfield for our life stay. You say, Willie, the only thing that's not a house is the morgue. There it is. Which is kind of crazy because they did have morgues in houses. That's what's up. They out here slanging monkey. This is nothing new. Like, it's 2026. Again, the shit should be legal by now. But I don't think that they will make prostitution legal. I think that women... You know what's crazy? Sex workers are 99.9% women. Sex workers, 99.9% women. Prostitutes, sex workers, hoes, 99.9% women. Female. Cis women. You know what I'm saying? If they attempted to make it legal, women will try to prevent it from being legal. When in my opinion, most women is hoes. Most women want to sling that monkey. Most women wouldn't mind slinging that monkey. And I ain't mad at you. I respect hoes. You know what I'm saying? But y'all will fight against the legalization of sex working and prostitution. Let me explain why they'll fight against it. I think that y'all know that if prostitution becomes legal, y'all lose y'all leverage. Let me explain. Men is in these relationships, these long-term relationships, these marriages, and stuff like that, and it's sexless. A lot of men wouldn't mind spending $37.50 to go ahead on and to bust a nut. They really wouldn't mind because it's $37.50, you know. But the masses of men don't want to put themselves in a position to go to jail. They don't want to get a felony or a slight misdemeanor, or if you get caught a few times, then the shit turn into a felony. They don't want that. They don't want to smear their name because a lot of times you end up on the news and the Willie Williams show. Yeah, women don't want that type of competition. See, I think society needed to continue to be illegal because men is still the number one way for a woman to get riches. Men is the number one job or career path for women to get riches. Huh? I'm telling y'all, if it's legal, men who sit back and be like heavy drinkers and shit and, you know, heavy snorters and stuff because we trying to mask a problem that we actually have when we be doing too much essential products. That if they could just get that nut off, that shit that she talking at the crib don't even matter. If we could get that pressure off us, and it's crazy because a lot of dudes, they just don't want to cheat. They don't want to cheat. They want to have sexual relations with the one who they chose. But when they back is up against the wall, and a lot of them is suffering in silence, as we say out here in these doggone streets, that if this shit become legal, y'all ain't got a leg to stand on, ladies. Y'all can do all that goddamn arguing. You will not be able to use your monkey against that man because he can go ahead on and get it out of him legally. To where now you can't even use it against him in the court of law. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't use it's legal. What do you mean? It's legal, baby. Huh? Well, at least he can't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? He can still keep his job. He can still make the bag. You know? but it is the competition. But like I would just tell everybody, men need side pieces. Men need side pieces. Ladies, if you ever want to, the best gift that you can give your man right now is some more monkey, some more mouthpiece. I'm trying to help. Down in Miami-Dade County, we got at least 7. We got at least 7 of these beautiful sisters has been arrested for slinging that monkey at a local massage parlor. Put them up on the screen. We got 7 of them. We just caught 7 of them with that straight hair. They got that straight hair, so they're not dog use sisters. And they ain't bad, so they're not dog use sisters. They grew it like that. Menopause lowers a woman libido sometimes. Oh, facts. And this is why I think polygamy should have been like in the forefront more than monogamy. Women got to take off damn near a week a month, and then when you go through menopause and don't know how long y'all gonna go through menopause, and then it's pre-menopause, then menopause, then post-menopause. You don't know how long you gonna have to wait for a chick who you decide to have a relationship with, a long-term relationship with, to actually want to have sex with you. A lot of women think, well, I'm going through this thing without understanding that man is really going through, because the man's nature is very high. The man's nature is way high. It's not that we want sex, it's that we need sex. It's scientifically proven that we need sex. It's like you need water, bitch. We need sex. Huh? I'm trying to help y'all out. But anyway. We got 7. Let's see what they had done did. Look.
At least 7 women are arrested as part of an undercover prostitution sting in Miami-Dade County. Investigators say the women all worked at massage parlors but offered deputies services that crossed the line. CBS News Miami's Manuel Bojorquez is your reporter live in Southwest Miami-Dade, breaking down the arrests. Manny.
Well, Lauren, these are the type of massage parlors that you see at strip malls across South Florida, including the one right here behind me. The woman who was arrested here faced a judge today.
Good morning, ma'am.
60-year-old Lu Ping Yi is one of the women accused of offering a sexual act for money yesterday to an undercover Miami-Dade sheriff's deputy at the Oriental Massage on Southwest 40th Street. The parlor was closed today when we stopped by for a comment. It was not the only one hit.
You were arrested for practicing with healthcare profession without a license, engaging in prostitution, and an unnatural or lascivious act.
An undercover officer said Jun Yu did the same thing at a parlor on Southwest 24th Street, which also was closed when we visited. In the end, at least 6 massage parlors have been implicated in the undercover bust, and at least 7 women have been arrested. At Lotus Spa Miami on Southwest 88th Street in Kendall, 2 women ended up in handcuffs, including Yuda Zhuge. The public defender said the charge of practicing without a license,
she's still selling monkey,
should not apply to her because she does have one, to which the judge replied.
Whoa, back that up. It should not apply to what? She got a what? A license?
And cuffs, including Yuda Zhuge. The public defender said the charge of practicing without a license should not apply to her because she does have one.
Okay.
To which the judge replied,
But I don't think that massage license is for her to offer somebody sexual services.
This woman had a private attorney argue she should be released on bond.
She lives in Delray Beach, Florida, Your Honor. She has no priors, 0 allegations of violence.
And the women did get bond. Some of them have immigration holds, meaning they're suspected of being in the country illegally. And we should note that even though this did not come up in today's proceedings, often women arrested in these circumstances could be victims of human trafficking.
Nah, bitch, victim. For doing something illegal. We play too much. He said, remember the officers that kept going undercover after they already had enough evidence. That's something that I do. I promise you, man, listen, I'm finna go around here to the massage to see if I can get one of them to give me like a happy ending or something like that right there. You know what I mean? That be every 2 days, man. Every 2 days, be like, you know, I ain't found no evidence yet. Bitch, I who wouldn't? All right. I'm just trying to tell you something. And it is a shame that you still can't buy pleasure. Well, hell, they want men to buy pleasure, but they want us to buy in the long term, which is not even pleasure anymore. It's a headache. You know what I'm saying? Being in a relationship is like a headache. Supposed to a little quick little 3750. Buying monkey is not a headache. A relationship is a headache. I don't even know what y'all tell me. At some point, it is a headache. It may not be like once every month, but it may be every other month or something like that right there. Once every 6 months. The shit is a headache. And it continues to cost you. And an exorbitant rate. Prices going up. Prices going up. Damn it. So your hoeing bill has went up. Because like I done told y'all too, just because you're in a relationship don't mean that you ain't hoeing. You prostituting too. Yeah, especially if you is requiring a man to make a certain amount and a man to buy you things while in the relationship. I mean, and especially for you all who get upset if like a man don't buy you a gift or some shit like that right there for like a holiday, and now you trying to hold sex back and all that. You use a little prostitute. Yeah. You slanging monkey. Yeah. You just in like a one transaction prostitution ring. That's all it is. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. I ain't make it up. This is life. It is what it, and it's okay. It's okay, don't it? It's okay. Well, I ain't no prostitute. Sometimes you get it away for free, sometimes you don't. And the times that you gave it away for free were probably with like your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because your baby daddy was broke. You know, but now you deserve. You deserve a six-figure player. You know, you deserve a player who making the bag, who is going to take care of you 100% so you can live a soft girl life. I think that's prostitution. You selling yourself to the highest bidder. Huh? I'm just saying, again, I respect hoes. I'm just calling for what it is. This shit is so transactional now. It's so transactional now. Listen, shout out to the younger folk, man, because y'all don't even got to get in, like, relationships like that right now. Y'all can smash and pass a bit. I'm trying to tell you something. Get that young monkey and keep it moving, bitch. For real. But anyway, moving right along. Damn, we got a Pizza Hut employee. Pizza Hut employee who was accused of fatally shooting a woman. Well, now, why would you shoot a woman and you a Pizza Hut employee? Here we go.
Well, the Pizza Hut worker who police say shot and killed a customer outside the store now being held on a $1 million bond.
Family members of the victim were in court today asking the judge to keep Keyshawn Kellum locked up.
We also learned the man who police say pulled the trigger had warrants for rape and kidnapping at the time of the shooting.
Whoa, slow me down. We got to back this here up. He sounded real angry that a player done shot a woman. Hold on.
Members of the victim were in court today asking the judge to keep Keyshawn Kellum locked up.
We also learned the man who police say pulled the trigger had warrants for rape and kidnapping at the time of the shooting.
He had warrants for rape and kidnapping, and he worked at Pizza Hut?
Stephen Hernandez with the story.
He deserved to rot in here with nobody, no contact, no family.
Strong words.
That's how she came to court. I can't. Look at that sister. She do got on glasses, though. She probably filming them. She probably real extra filming them. Maybe it came with a Tupac Scully.
He deserved to rot in here with nobody, no contact, no family.
Strong words this morning from the victim's family against Keyshawn Kellum. The Euclid Pizza Hut employee is charged with murder and assault for a fatal shooting last month. He pleaded not guilty to both charges.
Whoa, so this is him outside the Pizza Hut shooting inside the car. Oh, damn, what did she do? Whoa.
Assault for a fatal shooting last month. He pleaded not guilty to both charges.
He's even sitting there rolling his eyes as I speak, as a victim, as someone here to talk for my sister since he muted her.
He's sitting here rolling his eyes and shit as I'm saying what I'm saying as her sister. He can't roll his eyes. He about to go to prison forever.
Last month, he pleaded not guilty to both charges.
He's even sitting there rolling his eyes as I speak, as a victim, as someone here to talk for my sister since he muted her.
Euclid police say Cullum got into an argument with 29-year-old Marshall Wilson on the night of June 23rd at the Pizza Hut on Shore Center Drive. This surveillance video shows who officers say is Cullum firing shots at Wilson's car as she tried to leave the restaurant.
Listen, I'm going to say this in the beginning. He did not shoot at her for nothing.
When officers arrived at the scene, they found Wilson with a gunshot wound to the head.
My sister was just do something for my niece. And my niece was in the car when that happened.
But Cullum faces even more legal trouble from before the shooting. Court records show that he was also wanted for a separate rape and kidnapping case at the time of his arrest. Something Wilson's sisters made abundantly clear to Judge Kevin Kelly.
I don't understand how he was able to clock in and have a steady location with a rape mark.
Cullum also pleaded not guilty to those rape charges. Altogether, the judge handed the 24-year-old 2 separate bonds worth a total of $1,100,000. The first pretrial hearing for all of the charges is this Wednesday. In Cleveland, Steve.
He 24? Damn, I ain't know him. That's what 24 look like? Y'all wild out here in these doggone street. You say your sister was yapping. Willie say hush. Facts. A man is not coming outside with a gun shooting inside of your car if you was not slick rapping. Well, Willie, she was just talking. She got the right to say what she want to say. Facts. Facts. I'm not arguing that. He got the right to retaliate the way that he wants to retaliate. Our mouths get us in trouble. Our mouths get, damn it, you got the freedom of speech. At the same time, forgetting this thing called the freedom of consequence. Bitch, I promise you. I promise you, because we all know if you say that slick shit in somebody's face, what could happen? We all know what could happen if you say it in somebody's face. All right, well, Willie, she wasn't in his face. That's why he dumped on her ass. Because if she was up in here, she probably would have got punched in the mouth. Which probably would have been better for her, but at least she would have got punched in the mouth. She would have been alive. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Buddy's standing outside dumping them. And so this also tells us that he on the clock with that fire.
Pizza Hut employee is charged with murder.
And do y'all know that she had to say a whole bunch of fly shit to him for him to stop working? To come outside and shoot her?
An assault for a fatal shooting last month. He pleaded not guilty to both charges. Pizza Hut employee is charged with murder and assault for a fatal shooting last month. He pleaded not guilty to both charges.
Shot by 5 or 6 times? He shot by 5 or 6 times. He said, Willie, he looked 48 and 3/4. Listen, he do. Baby, listen. We don't get more time for rolling eyes, baby. Damn it, this is not a jury trial. Listen.
Rolling his eyes.
See, rolling his eyes would affect if he would have had a jury and he was on trial already, because they would have took that in consideration. But now since you're talking to the judge, we don't care nothing about no rolling the eyes. That's his eyes. He got the right to roll his eyes, don't he?
Charges.
He's even sitting there rolling his eyes as I speak, as a victim, as
you all cannot tell me that, lady. Listen, sis, you can't tell me that your sister was just walked in there to get a pizza, quiet, without slick rapping, walked out, and this man just walked out and just went to shooting while she was in the car. Think about it. He even waited until she got in the car. So that means that she was slick rapping from the time she was inside the building, walking out and got in her car. Damn, I'm good. Because he shot when she was driving off. That means she kept talking. Bitch kept talking from inside the place to outside the place. Trying to tell y'all, watch your mouth, because damn it, it's not going to go the way that you think it's going to go. And a lot of y'all think that y'all can continue to do this right here and don't nothing happen. Until something happen. Until something happen. Now you around here dead. You mad and dead all at the same doggone time. Let's go to Euclid. Euclid apartment. We have the police done shot a child rapist. I don't know about this story right here. Because it say a child rapist, so in my mind, he must have already been convicted. He must have already had done did time. He must have gave his time to society. And once you give your time back to society, everything should be okay, right? You should be able to live your life the best way that you know how to live your life, because you done already served the time for the crime that you had done committed. Here we go.
A chaotic scene this morning at an apartment complex. An accused child rapist shot by an officer during an arrest. Now at 3, Noelle Williams has breaking new information on this investigation.
It was at this apartment at Harbor Crest Apartments in Euclid where a team of local police as well as law enforcement at the state and federal level, including the U.S. Marshals, went to arrest a suspect, and then things turned violent.
One of our officers, in fear of their life, fired a single gunshot.
Chief Deputy Brian Fitzgibbon with the U.S. Marshals explains what happened when a shot went off, hitting 33-year-old Timothy Kukla. Take a look at this cell phone video captured by neighbors at Harbor Crest Apartments in Euclid. People waking up to this scene Tuesday morning. Letitia Jarman says she was stunned by a swarm of officers that arrived at the apartment complex.
I was in shock because I had just came out. I was on my way to the grocery store before I go to work, my mid shift, and I was like, what in the world is going on?
Fitzgibbon says it all started just after 7 a.m. U.S. Marshals led a team of law enforcement officers at the local, state, and federal level to arrest Kukla.
We were searching for a fugitive that was wanted for multiple counts of rape of a child.
U.S. Marshals say investigators learned that he was living at this building. As the arrest was happening, he somehow jumped off the balcony and broke into another unit directly below it. Officers then found Kukla hiding in a closet. Fitzgibbon explains what happened next when officers tried to cuff him.
One of our officers, in fear of their life, fired a single gunshot.
This is a big ass building. Hold on. This is a huge complete. This is wow. It's too many people there for me. Too many people.
Single gunshot, and that shot struck the fugitive. Emergency medical treatment was rendered.
Paramedics took him to university hospitals. Kukla is expected to recover. However, according to this release, Kukla's alleged victims were both male and female under the age of 13.
So he gay and he not gay? Because he both... Go ahead.
19 News featured him in our Most Wanted Fugitive segment back in June, where he was wanted by the U.S. Marshals and the Cuyahoga County Housing Authority for rape.
But I do want to emphasize again that there was a great risk to the safety of the citizens. We had a violent fugitive on the run.
Let me come back right there.
I want to emphasize again that there was a great risk.
She just had to walk in the back. Listen, I knew it was something I saw.
Housing Authority for rape.
I do want to emphasize again that there was a great risk to
attention seeker. We see you, girl.
The safety of the citizens. We had a violent fugitive on the run.
BCI is investigating this shooting. No officers were injured.
Send his ass to Angola. Send him to Angola. Get him on up out of here. He said that picture looked like 1997. That's an old looking little picture right there. So a player was scaling the wall. Dropped down to the apartment beneath him and hid in the closet. Like we not gonna find you, pimp. Listen, ain't too many places that you had done went. Huh? We saw you went to the bit. No, we ain't see that. We ain't see that. All right. You almost fooled us. You almost got away. You almost got away. Smart, intelligent player. We got a new statistic update. We got a new statistic update that'll make women look very, very good. And I just want to say congratulations again to you women to make y'all look very, very good. Got a situation. They say let me put it up on the screen. They say, now why is it not showing? They say for every 3 women who graduated from college, only 2 men do, according to the new research. So we got new researching. And is it just me, or is y'all understanding that it's like they only doing research on black men men and women? Huh? Like kind of to put men and to have men and women fighting or something like that right now. That's just what it seems like to me. He said women are now outpacing men in college graduations at a major rate, which the research is showing that for every 3 women who graduate from college, only about 2 men do. All right. Okay. The gender gap in higher education has been growing for decades. Women now make up the majority of college students and degree earners in the United States. They're not talking about black and white right now. Pew Research Center found that 47% of women ages 24 to 34 have at least a bachelor's degree compared to 37% of men in the same age group. That's not such a big... It's a gap, but like it's not like a huge gap because more men go to trade schools. The shift is being seen across racial and ethnic groups, showing that women are consistently completing college at higher rates than men. Experts say the trend could have long-term effects on the workforce, earnings, and relationships and leadership pipelines. While the rise in women's educational achievements mark major progress, the decline in male college completions is becoming a growing concern for colleges, employers, and policymakers. Y'all know why it's a decline in men, because men see through the bullshit. Men is paying attention to people with degrees ain't working in the fields that they got a degree in. Women is graduating more, so this means that women hold more of the debt in the country. They're getting degrees. I have a video, and I wish that I just had it on cue. But I have a video of a woman says that she have a PhD, and it's gonna make $50,000. I like $50,000 with a PhD. Oh, yeah, why? Why you could have hunched your way to the top, baby? And listen, women have more degrees and still make less than men. That's what's up. That's what's up. Because even ladies, even if y'all made like $150,000, right? But you $100,000 in debt. Huh? I don't know. It's not a flex. But I made $125 on my job. I made $115, but bitch, you owe $89,000 now. Is you still in debt? A high debt. Why that player got a trade, he went to school a year and a half. Bitch, you're making 70, 80 starting. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it seems to me that men make better choices. We just do. And I do understand that a lot of us was pushed into like the college thing. I get that part right there. But it's 2026. We gotta stop using that as an excuse now. You say men forced to be adults a lot sooner. We gotta take care of everybody. Go ahead on. Talk to them. Pimp. He said, and this proves what? Many men enroll in trade schools. That's exactly what I said, and this makes up the difference. Also, degrees don't mean anything. He say it's your skills and experience. Facts. Degrees don't mean shit no more. He said, I think that these stats studies they do for comparison should also start accounting for men who go to trade schools. College isn't the only path to learn and to learn a skilled trade. Facts. Ain't nobody worried about no college. Say, I'm surprised it's still that many men. Yeah. Me too. But the men in college is kind of like forced and or driven to go to college. Well, women is too, but you know, we go to really thinking. The CDL gang. Listen, so many players did not go to college, they got their damn CDL. And make way more than somebody with a college degree. Huh? So what does this mean? So but congratulations, women, for completing. For completing your programs. Notice how nothing is done to correct this disparity if men are on the negative side of it, but when women are underrepresented, laws and policies is created. Oh, facts. I like that right there. You say only two. You say as if that's a negative thing. Yeah, right. They say it's quite consistent with male and female population ratio. Good. Shout out to these comments though. You say, who makes more on average? Oh no, the patriarchy. Fact. I told y'all, men make more than women, but y'all got all the damn degrees, so y'all can keep y'all degrees. And at the same time, women's is head of households. At the same time, women is single mothers. At the same time, their children can't read. When I just said that, I'm talking about black folk children can't read. At proficiency. The proficiency rate is real low. 84%? 84% still can't read. What's the point of this data if every man graduates college, who's going to do real jobs that keep the country running? That's a good one. That is a good one. Because smart men become entrepreneurs and are unemployable. We own what we do. We set our own salaries. We set our own lunch hours and days off. You see the difference? Oh, I like it. I like it, pimp. Do what you do. Do what you do. Say what you say. So listen. Congratulations to you ladies again, because it's not y'all fault. It's like not y'all fault that the statistics say what it say. It just is what it is. Fellas, don't feel no type of way. Just keep going to your trade schools and continue to become entrepreneurs and make your own schedules out here in the doggone street. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Just saying so. I saw it and I was like, this is interesting. Another one that means nothing. Oh, real quick. We got another one real quick. Let's talk about my president, your president, our president. The Trump administration done came on down here and has officially scrapped a plan to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. When they went to talking about this right here back in 2060. Damn, I've been talking about it for 10 years. Well, when I first went to talking about it, because Obama was in office, they would put Harriet Tubman on that damn bill, and she ain't never been no damn president. Do y'all understand that they didn't even decide or think about putting Obama on it? They'll put a woman on it for black folk. You know, because black women is the matriarch of the black family. She's the head of the black family. The Trump administration has now said that it's not moving forward at present with the long delayed plan to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill, according to the news report. The plan began back in 2016 when the Obama administration announced that the Tubman would would replace Andrew Jackson on front of the $20 bill. The redesigned note was originally expected around 2020. Time with the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, but the plan still stalled during the Trump first term, when then the Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin, I can't pronounce his name, Stephen Mnuchin, said that the redesign would be delayed until at least 2028 because of anti-counterfeiting and security concerns. Now, Spectrum News reports that the Trump administration has dropped the 10-year-old plan. The Treasury Secretary Scott Bissett was asked directly whether the Treasury still planned on putting Truman on the $20 bill. His answer: "We are not at present." That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad that they're not going to do it. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 super chat. Say Harriet Tubman is a fictional character, not real. Got to be more careful. Listen. I'm so glad there ain't a woman on our money. But if we gonna put the first woman on our money, it's gonna be a black woman who ain't been no president. Isn't everybody on the money they ex-presidents? Huh? Isn't everybody on our money ex-presidents? If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me. You said they could have put Pam Grier on that bit. Yeah. He said not real like Black Wall Street. No. Wait. So was Ben Franklin a president or not? I thought he was the president. I don't know no better. Hold on. Watch. Was Ben Franklin the president? Ben Franklin was never a president of the United States, unlike figures such as George Washington and John Amos, has never held a national higher office. However, he did serve as the president of the Supreme Executive Council of Pennsylvania from 1785 to 1788, which was the equivalent of a state governor. Oh, well, I can't use that as no argument. Well, damn it, she ain't no man. Damn it. Y'all see what I did? She ain't no man, though. All right, I'm going to take that back. Damn it, because everybody on the money was the president. No, they wasn't. Fine. My argument has shifted. Everybody on our money has been men. It need to stay men, then. Damn it. But I think that it would have been like a good idea. I truly think that if anything, because we was calling Obama black, I don't know why they didn't say, well, why don't we just put Obama on the money? Like, he's broken the highest barrier or something like that right there. He's a Nobel Peace Prize winner, and you know what I'm saying? They should have did it like that right there. I don't think that Harriet Tubman should, but who am I? I'm just somebody. You know what I'm saying? You say I like men on my bills. You know what I'm saying? Ben Franklin was on the Bill of Rights. He did something. I don't forgot what Ben Franklin did. So what did Ben Franklin do? Ben Franklin was a founding father of the United States. Oh yeah, so he was like on Mount Rushmore, like with the four faces or something like that right there. Boy, don't ask me about our history. He's the founding father of the United States and the leading author and printer, political theorist, a politician, a postmaster, a scientist, a musician, an inventor, and a diplomat. He is the only person to sign all 4 of the foundational documents of the United States. The Declaration of Independence, the Treaty of Alliance with France, the Treaty of Paris, and the United States Constitution. So he done signed everything. He was around there when everything had done popped off. So that's what's up. So I guess he good peoples. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He was an electrician too. Oh, okay. You say no, he not on Mount Rushmore. Well, who is them men on Mount Rushmore? I don't be knowing none of this shit. Look. I just don't remember. I was taught it. Public school. Yeah, I am. You know what I'm saying? I was taught stuff. I just don't remember shit. I just don't remember. If it haven't served me, I don't be remembering shit. It's kind of like doing like algebra and geometry and shit. If I ain't use it, I don't remember it. Huh? He's found out that lightning was electric. There it is. Shout out to Ben Franklin, and shout out to the Trump administration. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. Yeah. We ain't doing that fly shit right there. I think they did that shit on purpose to let y'all know that black women run the black community and black women is on top of you black men. That's really what's my thoughts and still is my goddamn thoughts. Fuck, you couldn't find a black man nowhere. Nowhere on earth or nowhere in history to put on the goddamn dollar bill. We got to find a chick. Y'all give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the nightly news round here on this wonderful hump day on July the 8th, 2026. Man, thank y'all. Y'all please remember to go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, Accept and Agree channel. Subscribe to the website. I really do appreciate that right there. Pick y'all up a little merch. Everything that I'm talking about, the links is down there in the description. Here, we got to GoFundMe too. Do not forget about the GoFundMe. I need your support. Y'all please remember to go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. That's what I'm talking about. Get y'all a candle or something. In case the lights go out, you always got a candle. You always got a light. You know what I'm saying? There it is. They go my timer never fail. You say Lincoln, Roosevelt, Washington, and Jefferson. Are those the people who is on the Mount Rushmore thing? I don't be remember. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I'm here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Y'all, I appreciate y'all rocking with a player. I want y'all to do that same thing I always ask y'all to do, and y'all always seem to do it because y'all always seem to come on back around here when the player go live. And I just want to say, stay alive. I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. I'm out of here.